I've been given exclusive access to the UK's newest supergroup, McBusted, as they gear up for a massive 41-date tour. And I'm off to meet the youngest member of the band, Essex-born Dougie Pointer. Just 15 when he joined McFly, he's literally grown up in the band.
Hey, I heard you were a wild one.
And enjoyed the rock and roll lifestyle a little too much. In 2011, after splitting with the Saturday singer Frankie Sanford, he hit rock bottom and was referred to rehab. But he came out the other side and was crowned King of the Jungle. He's now rumoured to be dating pop princess Ellie Goulding. And by chance, we've recently bought houses 2 roads from each other. So we're hitting some cool antique shops in London to decorate our pads. Dougie!
Oh, hi!
How are you?
You're
Good
right.
to see you.
You smell very nice.
Thank you very much. So, we're going to do some house shopping today. This is my favourite thing to do ever.
Awesome, yeah, me too.
We're going to be neighbours soon, which is quite exciting.
Oh, great.
What do you mean, oh, great? It's going to be amazing. Is there a theme to your house? Are you kind of like 60s or shabby chic?
It's kind of piratey.
Piratey?
Yeah, but without it being, not Disney piratey.
Let's go. That's quite a piratey thing to have, a sort of a goblet of juice at dinner. Do you know what I mean? I really like that. There's a lot I want to ask Dougie, but I know he can be quite guarded. There was a moment, I guess, when you nearly, at a crossroads in your life, didn't make it into McFly. You auditioned for the band unsuccessfully.
I was like 15, so I was still at school. I was first in line. They were just like, right, okay, play something pop. And so I panicked and was like, I didn't know anything pop. All I knew was these like Blink-182 songs. And I was like, oh, I know Billie Jean. So I started playing Billie Jean. Then, you know, do, but then realised that's the only bit I knew. So I just played that for like 2 minutes, just on repeat. Do. And they were like, yeah, we're not going to have you. But luckily, they couldn't really find anyone else, so they were like, oh, we might as well get that guy.
This is quite cool. Does that go anywhere? I really like that.
But then again, I also really like him as well.
Oh, where's he going to go?
Bedroom?
No.
No?
No.
Do you know what I think chicks would dig that.
I am a chick, I think, and I'm going to say no to the exposed intestine.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, we'll leave that bit out there.
Yeah, we'll leave that one there, Dougie. Within months of joining McFly, Dougie was off around the world gigging with his new bandmates. Pretty exciting for a 15-year-old. You were going off on tour and you were doing big TV shows and gigs. Do you think the other guys who are that bit older than you kind of guided you through it all?
Back in the early days, they played a lot of different roles for me. They were like best friends, older brothers, and dads all at the same time.
And how was it for your mum, like seeing her little boy go off and do all this?
I think it kind of like sucked a bit for her because 2 weeks before I joined the band, my dad left without any warning. He just got up and left. So my mum went from having like a full house of people to just her and my sister. But luckily, I think it was a bit, McFly thing was a bit of a distraction as well from all the breakup stuff or whatever.
So do you think you were kind of like almost looking for another dad figure in the guys as well because they came at the right time for you in that way?
I did, yeah, totally. And I had like 3 of them.
Yeah.
They taught me how to do a lot of things for the first time, not dodgy things.
Okay.
You know, like shaving, and they helped me open my first bank account.
Who taught you how to shave?
Harry taught me how to shave because he had a beard when he was like 4.
Really? He doesn't
Yeah.
look that hairy. Who was the worst influence out of the band on you?
I think probably Harry. We were quite bad for each other. Harry doesn't have a stop button.
He's kind of all or nothing Harry, isn't he?
Yeah. We are going to a taxidermy shop next.
Is this something that you're quite passionate about, you're into?
Yeah, I kind of dig anything weird. There wasn't enough weird stuff back there.
Right.
So
It's too normal.
it's a little too normal. So yeah, we're gonna go find some weirder things.
And you can't get any weirder than stuffed animals.
Sick.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I've never been in one of these places before. This is quite extraordinary.
This is nuts.
So have you got much of this in your house already, this sort of thing?
I have like a lot of skulls, like this kind of thing.
What on earth is that?
Siamese lambs, 1890, 1900. Born with a cyclops eye on the other side. Just,
Whoa, it's got another eye.
Yeah.
That is the strangest thing I have ever seen in my life.
But this is typical sort of Victorian kind of freak show.
Is that real? Was it
That's
actually
real, yeah.
born like that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Whatever happened to like buying a vase?
I don't know.
As we head home, I feel like it's the right time to ask Dougie about one of the most difficult periods of his life. When you were going through your bad times, what was your lowest point where you just thought, I've got to make a change here, or something's got to happen?
It wasn't even necessarily me who made the decision. It was somebody else who kind of made the decision like that enough was enough. And before I knew it, I was in rehab, and then that's when I decided that I wanted it. I wanted to knock it all on the head. Because you don't even realise how bad it is until you stop and oh man, God, it got really dark. I don't know how much worse it could have got. I kind of like don't really want to know. I'm thankful it kind of happened when it did, and yeah. So yeah, it's all good.
So when you were getting your life straight and saying goodbye to drink and drugs, how tough was that for you?
Yeah, it's like it's the most life-changing thing I think I've ever done. It's the best thing I've ever done. Yeah, it's tough, but I don't know. This is getting dark. you're getting deep.
Well, it worked. It's all good because
Yeah.
you know here you are now, living proof that you can go to those depths and then.
Yeah, I didn't die.
As news of Dougie's battle with addiction emerged, his bandmates and his mum Sam were increasingly concerned. How did she take what everyone was writing in the press and stuff? Did she take it with a pinch of salt? Did she talk to you about it privately?
She's like super protective, and she doesn't know what's true and what isn't. And when you're in like a place like that, like contact's really hard when you're in a mental home. It's having contact's really hard. So
did she come and visit you? Was she allowed?
yeah, you're allowed visitors and stuff, and you can have phone calls and stuff, but just not. It's not as easy as like texting.
I think it is really admirable what you've done. I think it's really cool. I think it's awesome. And also just to see you in a happy place as well.
Thank you very much.
And you're in a happy relationship now?
Oh, nice segue.
Well, you are though.
Yeah. All's good in that area as well.
Is that a situation where it's out there, but you're not necessarily happy for it to be out there that you're with Ellie?
I don't know how much I like kind of talking about it.
Yeah. No, I respect that. I respect that.
But yeah, all's good.
All's good.
All is very, very good.
Good. Is it your decision to keep it relatively private because of what you've experienced having a relationship in the public eye previously?
I don't even think I really thought about it too much. I think it's just a bit of a no-brainer that it's just like, it's just normal, right? It's like whatever anyone else is getting up to.
Yeah. You're just having a normal relationship like a guy in his 20s would.
Yeah.
Apart from loads of people want to know about it.
Exactly,
And you've got a really tough job on your hands, keeping it as private as you can. You're doing a really good job so far.
Thank you.
You are.
Really?
Yeah, like everyone's like, are they together, are they not? People are still wondering.
Maybe we should keep it at that. That's kind of like, that's more interesting, isn't it?
It's your
Are they,
relationship.
aren't they?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Totally up to you.
I've kind of given it away now, though, haven't I?
Yeah, completely giving it away. Yep, totally giving it away. Coming up, Matt and his wife Emma Willis open up about their troubled past.
If I wanted to drink at 10 o'clock at a photo shoot,
Yeah.
I bloody would.
I never talk about it. Dougie joins new dad Tom back at school.
Danny said,
Dinosaur, what shall we do today?
And I foolishly play tattoo roulette with the boys.
One of us is going to get something on us for the rest of our lives. Okay, let's do this. Ah!